How many of you love Clifford books? I do. Today we're reading one called Clifford the Big Red Dog, Picking Apples and Pumpkins. Let's see what happens to Clifford today. Today is our field trip day, said Miss Carrington. We will visit Farmer Brown's apple farm. I love field trips, said Charlie. Clifford would love to visit a farm, said Emily Elizabeth. Emily Elizabeth raised her hand. Miss Carrington, she asked, Can Clifford come too? I don't see why not, replied Miss Carrington. Woof, barked Clifford. Hooray, said Emily Elizabeth. Let's go, shouted the class. Are they excited? Yes. Welcome to my farm, said Farmer Brown. Shall we start with a hayride? Yes, shouted the class. They ran to the hay wagon. I love hayrides, said Jetta. I've never been on one before, said Charlie. It's lots of fun, said Emily Elizabeth. Farmer Brown turned the key to start the tractor's engine. Nothing happened. Farmer Brown turned the key again. The tractor still would not start. I'm sorry, kids, said Farmer Brown. My tractor is broken. It can't pull the wagon. How do you think the kids were feeling? Probably sad that they couldn't go on that ride. Emily Elizabeth had an idea. Clifford can pull the hay wagon, she said. Woof, barked Clifford. Farmer Brown hooked Clifford up to the hay wagon. It was not too heavy for the big red dog. Clifford pulled the wagon all around the farm. Jetta waved to the cows. Vaz waved to the pigs. Emily Elizabeth waved to the ducks. This is fun, said Charlie. Look at the farmer riding Clifford. Clifford stopped beside some apple trees. May we pick apples? Asked Emily Elizabeth. Yes, you may, replied Farmer Brown. Emily Elizabeth and Jetta climbed onto Clifford's back. They picked apples. Yum, said Jetta. That would be a fun way to pick apples, wouldn't it? Clifford pulled the wagon back to the barn. The kids climbed out. Thank you, Clifford, said Farmer Brown. You saved the hayride. How would you like to be looked by Clifford like that? Now it's time for arts and crafts, said Miss Carrington. We're going to make hand turkeys. Everyone ran to the picnic table. On the table were cups of apple cider. The kids traced the outlines of their hands on paper. Miss Carrington helped cut out the outlines. Then the kids decorated them to look like turkeys. Would you find a turkey on the farm? Yes. Did you know some turkeys are tame and some turkeys are wild? Clifford, would you like to make a paw turkey? Asked Emily Elizabeth. Woof, barked Clifford. Emily Elizabeth traced his paw on a big piece of paper. She cut it out and colored it red. Perfect, she said. Then it was time to leave. Thank you for a great day, Miss Carrington said to Farmer Brown. Thank you, Farmer Brown, said the class. You're welcome, replied Farmer Brown. Clifford, you can come work in my orchard any time. On the bus, Miss Carrington asked, Class, what are you thankful for? Charlie said, I'm thankful for the hayride. Jetta said, I'm thankful for the yummy apples. I'm thankful for Clifford, said Emily Elizabeth. Woof, barked Clifford. Do you think Clifford had a good time at the farm? Picking apples, giving the kids a hayride? I think he did. Hope you enjoyed Clifford.